Hey Wildcats!
Welcome back to another Weekly Scratch. My name is Ellie.
And my name is Antonio.
Let's start this week off with Sports Corner.
Hey Wildcats, welcome back to another Sports Corner. I'm Monse.
I'm Jaden.
And today we have Athlete of the Week, Marching Band, Home Games, and Senior Nights.
If you think the other sports teams practice hard, you haven't met the Marching Band. Starting in July with band camp, the Sunnyside Marching Band goes through a grueling 7-hour-a-day training lasting for 2 weeks. Once school starts in August, not only do they have band class, they have after-school practice every Tuesday and Thursday for 3 hours. All this practice is getting them ready for a year of sports performances, competitions, and social events where they get the crowd going. Practices are just as intense as you would expect a sports practice to be. Warm-ups include stretching, exercises, and even jogging around the baseball diamond. Parts of band are the battery percussion, woodwinds, pit, and of course color guards who dance to the music with flags, rifles, and sabers. Most sports teams have a captain leading player on and off the field. For band, that person is the drum major.
It's an honor being in the marching band, being a drum major. You know, it's not as easy as it looks, but once you get the hang of it, it's very fun.
The Wildcat Marching Band is the heartbeat of our school. The rhythm of the drumline gets us excited for rallies and games. Football would not be what it is without them. A few months ago, our band gave up their seats to allow more fans into the stadium and played half of the game standing in the end zone. They also recently helped open the new Herrera Elementary School down the street. Marching band is intense, but according to the squad, it's the best team they have ever been a part of.
This year's marching band, honestly, at all my other years of high school, this is definitely the best we ever been, the best marching band show we ever had. I recommend you join it. This is my last year, sadly, but I recommend for everybody, join marching band, join it. We will not have auditions yet, but if you like to try out like for the instrument I'm doing, just come to the band room and we're welcome to give you lessons.
Tomorrow cross country, boys and girls water polo and football has their game. Also that day, football and boys and girls water polo have their senior night. So come out and cheer for them.
Hi, my name is Coach Duckworth, the boys basketball coach here at Sunnyside High School. I want to let you guys know about trials next week, November 1st and 2nd, 3:15 to 5:15 in the big gym. You must have your physical forms to try out and a pink card completed. Physical forms and pink cards are in the library. Go see Mr. Wheeler. Also, if you're interested in being a team manager, helping out with scoreboard, uniforms, and social media, stop by room North 226 and come see me, Mr. Duckworth. Okay? Thank you guys and have a good year.
Now it's time for Ask the Wildcats.
Hey Wildcats, today we're here with
Jesus, Lawrence,
Cameron, Reba, Adriana, Alyssa, Jordan. And today we'll be asking you, what makes a really good friend?
What makes a really good friend is that they're loyal and always stay by your side.
What makes a good friend is when people talk behind your back, but they defend your name.
I think what makes a person a good friend is being there for you and being a good person, you know, especially for advice. And yeah.
Well, being a good friend is like being there for each other and, you know, not being fake and yeah.
And who's your celebrity crush?
Ralph Macchio when he was young. Like in Karate Kid?
When he was young? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Captain Man from Henry Danger.
One of us has to protect the city from trash like her.
All right, don't call her trash.
Trash!
Thank you.
Hey Wildcats, today we're here with
Mr. Schneider. A good friend is somebody who's there for you, who's good times, bads, willing to listen, support you, but also isn't afraid to call you out when you're doing dumb stuff and you need to be called out. So, yeah, that's what a good friend is.
Here's another one of Sunnyside's new teachers.
My name is Miss Burkhart and I teach ERWC, which is a senior English class. I came to Sunnyside because I've honestly always heard really good things about Sunnyside. I've tried multiple times to interview at Sunnyside, and so I was just really glad that there was a position available and that I was able to come. Hardest thing about teaching is letting students know why everything we're doing is relevant and important, and convincing them that they should give it their all and buy into it and incorporate it into their writing or reading or whatever it is we're doing in class. My favorite thing so far about Sunnyside would be how nice and how welcoming people are. My first day at Sunnyside, I had 2 teachers who were extremely welcoming to me, and to this day, they're still the 2 teachers that I hang out with and make me feel a part of the staff and a part of the community here, and I look forward to coming to work because they're the 2 faces that keep me smiling and laughing, and then the more I'm here, the more that number grows, and it's a family here. Interesting fact about me is I run the Animal Club here on campus, and the Animal Club is fortunate in that because I volunteer for Fresno Wildlife, I have 2 education animals that live with me, and one is a great horned owl named Dexter, and one is a saw-whet owl named Thor. And so both of those owls come to class with me occasionally, and my students get to hang out with them and see them, and so does the Animal Club. So I'm the owl teacher. Words of wisdom to students would be find something that you're passionate about and keep that passion alive, whether it be reading or some sort of activity that you're involved in, and find a career that you can add that to. That's kind of what I've done with my career. I love reading and writing, and so boom, became a teacher. I also love animals, and so I've joined a nonprofit that allows me to work with animals, and then I've able to fold those 2 together, and it makes me happy that I'm able to do both of them, and makes me smile every day I get to come to work.
Hey Wildcats! Sunnyside the Santos is back on stage ready to give us their first performance of the semester. Come and support our dancers on Friday the 28th at 7 p.m. Tickets will be pre-sold by Miss Valdez in a theater starting at $5 and at the gate will be $8. Don't forget to bring your favorite chair or picnic blanket. Hope to see you guys there.
The band took a trip to Santa Cruz last week. Let's check out some highlights.
Here are some highlights from our band trip to Santa Cruz. At first, when we got there, we needed to make sure that we got into uniform and we were tuning, since it was so cold and made our instruments flat. Once we were all tuned and ready to go, we decided to go ahead and start warming up as a large group. We went ahead and did some big reps of our march, so that way everyone can be ready to go once it was time to step off. This is really important to the process. Once it was time to step off near the boardwalk, we went ahead and played our march, known as Cyrus the Great. Here it is. We had an amazing time. Good job, Wildcats.
Now, words of wisdom with Mr. Troxel.
And now it's time for Words of Wisdom with Mr. Troxel.
I was confused when my printer started playing music, but then I realized the paper was jamming.
We're jamming. That's it for this week.
Bye, Wildcats!